one. It's been a while since I did one of these. I don't even remember what episode it is. I'll figure that out in post-production though. Let's see. Lots of stuff happened since the last one, I guess. I got older. You got older. Everyone got a little bit older. But that's the way that it goes. What else was I going to talk about? It's June now. So that's nice. I just got back from a conference. From a youth conference with the youth group that I help out with. And I discovered that I get to help out with the best youth group ever. So that's pretty great. I mean, I always knew that. But now I know that even more. And they had a great time. That's awesome. Other than that, it's just been working, groceries, and regular adult stuff. Like I talked about in the first episode, I guess. Some stuff doesn't change. Now, I had a request to talk about my tendon surgeries. I've had 3 different ones. No, wait. I had 2 different times, but the first time, but 3 different things happened. The first time, they lengthened my Achilles tendons on both feet, and they ended up with 2 casts on and in a wheelchair for 6 weeks. And I was 5 years old at the time, and I don't remember much about how it happened because they knocked me out for it, which is good because they were making incisions in the back of my foot. I have the scars from it, but it's just one scar across the tendon where they had to cut it and lengthen it. I guess they cut it on an angle at the top end, and then it grows in over that 6 weeks that it's in the cast, and then you get it back to working like normal. Anyway, I had 2 casts, and the guys signed my right cast and the girls signed my left cast, I guess. I don't know if there's a rule for that, but that's just how it ended up working out. The second time, I was 12 years old, and they had to lengthen my Achilles tendon on my right foot again, but just my right foot. So there's another scar there to go on top of the first one where they had to do it. But then they also had to take a tendon from the big toe side of my right foot and move it over to where the other toes were, so that it could, because my foot was turned in, and that was the way that they could turn it back out again, so it was more normal and better for balance. I don't remember much about what actually happened during that, but there's a lot more scars from that one. And I also used a wheelchair that time because I thought it was more fun than being on crutches. I remember more about what happened after than during because, because during you're out of it, you're asleep. See, there's no way you can remember much of anything. But I do remember my friends visiting me in the hospital and smuggling in McDonald's. That was interesting. And then when I got out after a couple of days, then went back to school, and we set a land speed record in the upstairs hallway of the junior high school I went to. Just one straight hallway. And my friends were like, hey, I wonder how fast we can get him to go. And then, so they pushed me as fast as they could down the hall. And then one of the teachers came out at the other end of the hall, right where we were going to stop anyway. And then they got in trouble, but I didn't. So that was interesting. I don't think any of them watch this, so it's okay. Not naming names anyway. But they got detention and I was okay. But we went pretty fast. It was fast enough that papers were flying off my lap. Which probably doesn't take much. But also my binders. And then, after 6 weeks of being in the cast, then you would go in to get them cut off again, the cast, so that you could use your feet normally. I mean, I had stretching I had to do to get them to work normally again after being in the same spot for 6 weeks, but and those are the things I can remember about the tendon transfer. It's nice that it's getting warm out. I mean, today it's cooler, but that's okay, because you need those days too. How far in are we? Oh, 6 minutes, that's pretty good. But yeah, just a lot of regular stuff going on. These days. But I had enough things to talk about for a short video anyway. So until next time.